Hey guys, I'm Meteorologist Chris Stomer. Let's talk some mountain weather. We got one little storm, kind of the last storm of the cycle, really, before high pressure comes in, sliding through Utah and Colorado as we speak. And here's Brighton. They're reporting 6 inches of new snow in the last 24 hours. Now it looks like the storm's clearing. Maybe a little bit of high clouds there, kind of shrouding the peaks. So that's Utah. Let me take you into Colorado. Look at Steamboat. Snow coming down nicely. I was thinking at least probably 5 to 8 inches out of this storm for Steamboat, and it looks like that's exactly what's going to happen. Really pretty. Up in Vail, there's Vail. You can see the snow coming down there. A lot of skiers just coming off the lift, thinking about where they want to head, where they want to go, back bowls or down the shoulder. Beautiful view there in Vail. Let me show you what's going on right here, and this is a really interesting pattern. So the jet is right here, and it's splitting dynamically, very fast. It's splitting up and over, and then there's that little storm that was diving down through Utah and Colorado. And then it's splitting to the south as well. And what's happening is let me find the blue, there is a big high pressure right here that the jet is splitting around. So what's going to end up happening is, and let me show you, this storm and this storm, those are all going to be routed up into British Columbia, up into the Pacific Northwest and British Columbia and around. And then what we're going to have to watch for is, and this high pressure will move into the west and dominate for probably 4 or 5 days. And then what will happen is the southern branch of the jet will become active. Around 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, somewhere in there, we're going to start to see it push some moisture up from the south into New Mexico, Arizona, and probably southern Colorado. So that's how I think all this is going to play out in time. Let me show you one interpretation of this. This is the GFS American model. Let me move this into the future. All right, so by the time we go to, this is tonight, into Monday morning, or into Sunday morning rather. So this is Saturday night right there. Here's Sunday morning. Everything's gone. The storm in Colorado, Utah, long gone by then, and high pressure has moved into the west. In fact, I mean, look at the west. It is taking up a lot of real estate. All the way from New Mexico to Colorado, all the way into Wyoming, most of Idaho, Nevada, California, Oregon, Washington. Let's see what's coming, though. That jet, which is splitting, will start to push the next wave into the Pacific Northwest and British Columbia. You can see it happening. This is Monday morning right here. And here's Tuesday morning. Still, it's all being routed way up into the Pacific Northwest. Look how dry it is across the lower 48. All right, so here's Wednesday morning. Now, watch what happens between Wednesday and Thursday. See that moisture coming? This is Thursday morning right here. Look at the moisture coming in from the south. This is the 13th of January. It does look like there'll be some moisture, rain, snow, New Mexico, Arizona, but some of that snow will get moved into southern Utah and into southwest Colorado. That's Thursday. Let me take you on a Friday morning here. So this is the 14th. So basically that moves through Colorado, New Mexico, and then starts to slide away. Again, here's the 14th. Let me take you into the 15th. There's really not a whole lot left. And then even on the 16th, there's really not much there either. There's a little wave right there coming south on the 17th. You see it through Wyoming, Idaho, Utah, and Colorado. So the issue I have, or what I'm thinking is with all of this, and let me show you my map here. This is a grand total map, basically all of today through the 17th. So it's a long period. And what I'm seeing here is that after this little storm moves through Colorado, that's going to be it for a while. 4 or 5 days of high pressure. And then the numbers you see in Colorado right here, some of that's falling right now. And then some of that's going to fall way down the road. So what I did is I split up. So this is a grand totals map. Let me just show you that this is just basically all of today through the 12th. And you can see that snow in Colorado, that's falling right now through tonight. So it's kind of a 2 to 5 inch snow. And then you can see what's happening in the Pacific Northwest and then up in Revelstoke. That next low pressure with that splitting jet will start to bring some snow into that area. Now that's just through the 12th. Let me show you my snow forecast from the 13th through the 17th. Okay, now we've added new snow back to Colorado and into New Mexico and southern Utah from that low that's coming up from the south. It's not a lot. It's 1 to 5 inches, but it's something. And then the numbers you see up in the Pacific Northwest, I mean, everything is so light. Even though there are some numbers on the board here, a lot of this is just there's so much time that's been basically eaten up with high pressure that the numbers are so low we can't get a decent storm track established. So that's my bottom line here, is that once this little storm moves out of Colorado and Utah, high pressure moves in, it may be a while before we can establish another good storm track across the West with just these little itty bitty snow accumulations. All right, I don't think there's anything else. No, that was my last map. So let me take you back to here's the grand total map again. I always appreciate you guys tuning in here. I hope you can find some good powder today and tomorrow. Enjoy it. Take care.